So this lesson is called Recognizing and Using Letter Combinations that Represent Two Different Vowel Sounds. What word is that?
Hoop.
Hoop. What is a hoop?
Like something, like sometimes people may catch a hoop on fire and then have a lion jump through it.
Yeah, that sounds exciting. Sure, like a hoop of fire. What's that word?
Wood. Like I cut down the wood.
What word is that?
Lose.
It's not lose. That would be one O. This is loose. What does loose mean? If something's loose, what is it?
This knot is loose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like it's coming undone, right? What's the opposite of loose?
Tied.
Yeah, tied tight, right? How about that one?
Broke.
It's not broke, it's brook. What's a brook?
If we just took out that R, it would be book.
You're right. Brook is like a stream, the small running water, stream of water.
Cook. When you like grill something.
Mm-hmm. When you're fixing food and it involves heat, yeah.
Hook.
What's a hook?
Something you like hook on.
Mm-hmm. It's
like
shaped like that, right? Yeah.
Like
Captain
you
Hook.
used it to make that swing for me on the
Yeah.
tree branch.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I think there's one or two more. How about that one?
Spoon. Something you use to like drink or eat cereal.
Sure, it's a utensil for shoveling food in your mouth.
Tool. Cool. You just said that. Cool tool?
Yeah. And now, what do all these words have in common?
O.
Yeah, they all have a double O. However, are they are they all pronounced the same way? When I say the word pronounced, I mean, do they all sound the same? Is the double O making the same sound in every single word?
Yeah.
Well, look at the word hoop. What sound is the double O making in that word?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Spoon.
Yeah. How about the other ones?
Cook.
Oh. What sound does the double O make in cook? Yeah, right? So we've got. So some of them make an ooh sound and some of them make an sound, right?
Yeah.
Instead of pressing the next arrow, I want to do this. Do you see how there's a line in the middle?
Yeah.
I want you to try using your hands and fingers, and I want you to try moving the words around so that there's the cursor, bring it over here. Move these words around so that all of the words that have the same type of sound are on one side and the other sound is on the other side. There you go. So you're bringing spoon over here. Why? Because it has the same sound as hoop, right? Try to keep them on the same side of that line in the middle.
Okay.
When you're getting ready to move a word, you should say it out loud.
I am in my head.
Good. What word is that?
Nice.
That's a good guess. It's not nice. It would be nice if that E wasn't there. It is niece. Do you know what a niece is?
Why would you put a super hard word for me to say?
Well, it's a word that we could learn how to spell by simply practicing it. You are a niece, aren't you? You're a niece to auntie. It has to do with relationships, relatives. You are the granddaughter of Grampy. You're the niece of auntie. Press the down arrow. There's probably other words that you'll understand or recognize a little more.
Chief.
What's a chief?
Somebody who works for something. Like in Dogman, they
Oh yeah.
like they have chief for all the cops.
Well, not all the cops. There's a chief who's in charge of the cops, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that would be the chief.
Pie.
Pie. We all know what pie is. Press this.
Tired.
It's not tired. That's a really good guess. If the I was on the other side of the R, it would be tired. This is actually
Cared.
No. Look, it has the same I.
Tried.
Yes. It has the same IE as this word. And this is pie, so this is tried.
So the word is tried.
Yep.
Lie.
Yeah, to lie down or to tell a lie. Oh.
Which one is it?
It's actually spelled the same way for two different
Then
words.
how are you supposed to know which one you're supposed to
Which
use?
word it's supposed to be?
Yeah.
Because it's spelled the same. That's called a homograph. They look exactly the same, but they mean something different, and you have to simply use the context of how it's used in a sentence.
Piece.
Mm-hmm.
A piece of a puzzle.
Yeah, or a piece of pie.
Or piece.
Actually,
Your piece.
that kind of piece is spelled differently from this. That kind of piece has an EA in the middle. We might see that in a little bit.
Believe
To believe something.
is to trust something.
Very good.
Or you. Flies. Flies.
Flies. And here's another homonym. A homonym is a multi-meaning word, and in this case it's a homograph. It's spelled exactly the same way. You could say that Superman flies through the air, and then...
Or we could say there are a whole bunch of flies in the sky.
Yeah, very good. Alright, so check it out. There's the line again. What do all these words have in common?
The E.
Well, not only the E, there's a 2-letter combination in every single word. The I and the E. See that? Look, every word. Except that some of the words, like believe, what sound does the I and E make?
E.
That's right, long E sound. And how about
Keys.
in lie?
Lie.
Yeah, the long I sound, right? It depends on what the word is for it to make the sound. Press this ESC, that stands for escape. Okay.
Yeah.
Now you can move the words around.
What was this word?
Niece. Now we're going to see a different letter combination.
Team. And we're working together.
It's actually steak. That's a good guess though, because the EA makes a long E sound in teen. Steak. Like what
Something
we,
you eat.
yeah, what we grill.
Sneak.
Very good, yeah. Luke and Rose sneak around the house.
Peach. You did a type of fruit.
Yeah, the fruit.
Angle.
Not angle. There's no N in there.
Angel.
No. Eagle.
A type of fruit.
Yeah.
Hey, eagle stands for the United States of America.
Yeah, the bald eagle.
And somebody thought a chicken should be the eagle.
I heard a turkey.
Break.
Mm-hmm.
As if I'm taking a break or something.
Or don't press too hard on the keys. You might break the computer.
Great. That's a great prize. Peach. Skate. Eagle. Sneak.
All right, good. Now, what you're gonna do is, I have word cards here, and you're gonna cut these out, and you're gonna cut out these word cards, and then I have stapled to the word cards are these papers that have just like we did on the computer here, where there's a line in the middle and we put the different sounds on either side. You'll use the words. You use the, that's right. You use these, they're almost like guide words at the top of the page for the categories. So you've got great, peach. You'll put the words that have EA that makes the long A sound on this side, and words that make the long E sound using EA on this side. And rather than taking the word cards and gluing them on here, you can use your papers to kind of line them up accordingly, but then move the word cards and actually hand write the words on your papers.
Or you could just tape them on.
Yeah, but I would rather students write them, hand write them out, just to practice your penmanship. So write them nice and neatly on your papers, and then bring your papers back to school.